The Raincourt's Brothel presents The Nameless Temple. A pirate Borg adventure.
The snake had 5 times as many hit points as you.
It's 4 HP.
Welcome to... Yep.
So you had a med kit? Is that
I do, yeah.
Well, then I only needed 2.
Either way, dude's dead.
Math is hard, apparently. Med kit is just on your person, or...
Yeah, I'd have to... I'm trying to look and see where... It's in the beginning, early in the book, where it tells you what it does. I'm looking. It's in that, multiple D12 page. Medical kit stops bleeding / poison / infection and deals D6 HP. Presence plus 4 uses. My presence is 0, so theoretically it has 4 uses. So you can use it to heal me D6 HP. You can't possibly screw it up, Troy.
You have better dice luck than I do tonight.
2!
Did you roll a number? I'm fully healed. And it takes care of that nasty poison bit.
Sure does.
Does he get his arm back?
You're in what is called a storage chamber. There are crates with that are newer, filled with expedition supplies, a medical kit, a lantern, spoiled rations, and D4 torches, which I think you already rolled on.
Would somebody else like to take a medical kit?
Sure, I'll take it. Med kit.
Cool.
Add that
That's
to
all that's
my
in this room. And now you have a
very fun
dead
room.
palm viper.
Do we want the excavation supplies?
Can we look through the boxes?
Are there explosives in them?
Expedition supplies.
I would
Same
hope
difference.
so.
What does that mean?
What's in the box?
Food, probably,
Doesn't
predominantly.
specify.
So
I'm
they're
going to assume the rations are spoiled.
We can use them.
Maybe a couple torches, some rope, maybe.
We'll take some rope.
We can have more.
Whatever's in there, we'll make use of it.
Okay. From where you're standing, the only other entrance is south.
You mean the only entrance?
The other door.
We move back in, walk over the skull that totally isn't watching us the whole time, and go to the other door to the south.
Sure. This door is again stone, but kind of opens with enough force. You walk into a room that has a massive circular carving. It's a stone tablet, circular stone tablet. with
Stargate.
Yep. Stone floor that appears to be crumbling with geometric patterns, covered with darts. You also see 4 dead bodies near the stone circular piece that are covered in darts.
I say riddled with darts, yes.
Yep. You also see bags filled with gemstones that are laying around the dead bodies.
Forget the gate. Just grab the gemstones. We're good.
Would one of you with actual hit points like to look for traps? I mean, I'll keep doing it, but I'll keep wasting medical kit uses if it doesn't kill me outright.
No. Why do that? Pete, look for a trap.
Yep.
Go out there.
Presents.
What is he, presents? Oh.
I got a
Mostly, I think
I got
he's
a 5.
walking him around for
You
pressure
perceive
traps.
no traps.
Oh, well, I sent Pete out there. It doesn't matter.
He's just walking Pete to see if he
Pete
hits any
perceives
traps.
no traps.
Okay. Does he
Step on any
Does
of
he
them.
step on any? I don't give a He's dead. It doesn't matter.
Pete steps on a tile, and poison darts hit him, and he drops.
Okay, he's immune to poison. He's dead.
He's dead as dicks.
But he's been dead as dick since I stabbed him.
He's
Still
already
dead.
dead. I can raise him again if I have to.
Overly dead. No, you can't, because you can only do 2. Well, you can do 2 spells.
I got 2 spells, and my dead body can only be raised. Yeah. How long have we been in this place?
The circular door appears to have glyphs on it, and
I believe that is pronounced chevron, Lucas.
glyphs. Glyphs. It appears that there are multiple glyphs, and it looks like, just by a glance, that you can kind of maneuver them in circles, and there are multiple tiers. This is basically you must have the Emerald Dragon Claw to see Skyrim style what the glyphs
Hey,
need
you
to
just
be.
pick the lock till it turns. Just rotate it.
You're going to have to put the glyphs in the correct order.
Okay, we put them in the correct order.
Presence test, DR 16.
I'm gonna stand on the other side of the room while.
18.
Hoy!
You look at it for a little while, and you start to move shit, and boom, 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 you get them in the right order.
While he's boom, boom, booming, I am filling my pockets with gems from that bag.
Just take the bags. They're already loaded up.
Well, yeah, but this is Bill's personal supply.
The giant circular thing rolls out of the way. You see a chamber heading down some stairs. It is the only way to go otherwise from where you've started.
We've got money. We can leave.
I do think we take all this treasure back to the front, back towards our bridge,
Yeah.
in
No,
case there's more stuff to carry.
that's a good idea.
Sure. Yeah, you can do
Haul
it.
everything back.
No problem.
So I'll put the idol and the bags of gems
Absolutely.
like over by the bridge.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna put it in the hobo room just because we don't want some other looter to come and take our stuff.
As an experienced dungeon crawler, maybe Bill isn't, but you typically end up leaving dungeons either ultimately victorious or running like scared ninnies. And if you can grab it as close to the exit as possible, you don't get as winded when you run.
Fair, and most people don't come out here. To the bridge.
No, you can put stuff where you came in through, no problem.
Okay.
Back to the stairs.
Do you go down the said stairs?
I roll a rock down those stairs first.
Click, clack.
Do you want to raise another body while there are bodies here to be had?
You only got one more spell for the day.
I
But he can only cast one spell.
live with that, and it needs a dead body. Let's raise another dead body.
Cool.
Repeat.
You have another.
This is repeat.
You've got a repeat.
There we go. I had Pete, now I have repeat. All right, Pete. Repeat. Lead the way.
As you follow repeat, it is hot and dry down here.
That's not good.
That's unusual,
It's
I feel like.
dusty. There's red rock, and the smell of incense is interesting.
Incense, not brimstone?
Correct. You find bones, skulls, femurs, ribs. Some of them have been chewed on. You go down the stone stairs. You find a wooden door at the bottom.
Who's the brave soul who wants to open this door?
Repeat.
Repeat, open this door.
The door opens.
Yar!
Good job, buddy. Walk in there.
You almost feel like you hear muffled cries and screams from some distance around you. You enter the room, you find a skeleton statue carved from obsidian. It holds a long spear.
Oh, that would go so well with my knife.
Its right hand extended with an open palm. There are also alcoves. 4 sets of 3 filled with clay jars. The ascending steps go north where you came from. The descending steps, maybe 10 feet or so, down east. There are also descending steps roughly 10 feet down west. And there's a cave opening south, about 30 feet tall. You feel a cool draft from that area. It's a natural formation. You see stalactites and stalagmites. It's stone-carved steps. You're standing in a room with a sculpture and multiple alcoves holding clay jars.
We got that. We're wondering where the placement of the doorways.
No, it's stairs to the left and to the right.
That makes more
They're both
sense.
going down.
Do we see where they lead, or is it just kind of a blind turn?
Well, it's left, right, and it's east, west, and south.
But south is the cave.
Correct.
There we go. What are these guys holding?
Guys,
Well,
So
the skeletons were holding jars. Didn't you say that?
it is one skeleton statue.
The skeleton statue is holding an
Carved.
obsidian spear,
The entire statue is carved from obsidian.
but then it has a spear.
Correct.
And the
There.
alcoves have 3 jars.
There are 4 sets of 3 alcoves filled with clay jars.
So 12 jars total.
It's a weird way to read it, but yes, I think you're correct.
It's the way it's written.
What
Alcoves.
are
4 sets of 3 filled with clay jars.
No, see, I
12.
think it's 12 alcoves filled with jars.
Each alcove has a jar.
Correct.
Moving on. The spear. I want to see if it can come out of the hand of the obsidian
Sure.
statue.
It is.
Play with-
I want it.
It is all one carving. It is not released.
Damn. I was hoping for the obsidian set.
What do the jars appear to contain?
If you pop open one, it appears to contain ash.
I don't know that I wanted to pop open one, but okay.
The only
Is
way
this-
you know what's in it is if you open it.
That's not entirely true. It may have a label. There
Not
may
li-
be a Dewey Decimal System of filing.
He does the Christmas maneuver and he shakes it next to his ear.
You pop open one jar and it appears to contain ash, which in this game, as you know, is a very hot commodity. It is basically the skooma of this world, or Aurora if you play Starfield. It is a drug.
Keep
It's a
using more terms I
hallucinant.
don't know what you're talking about.
It's a
Crack
halluc-
cocaine.
It's a hallucinant.
He's a
drug.
Bethesda fan.
It is absolutely crack, cocaine, fucking meth, whatever. It's a drug that is very valuable.
If you take it, it could give you superpowers.
I'm gonna say so. It sounds more like spice.
Or
Good old school reference.
Also true.
Muad'Dib.
Mm-hmm.
For
Interesting.
people at home, ash, the remnants of destroyed undead, first discovered in the
Interrupting
dark
mama here.
Caribbean, known to have physiological or psychedelic effects when consumed, extremely valuable, responsible for numerous conflicts, trade disputes, and an influx of black markets. Addicts can be spotted by their sunken eye sockets, darkened lips, and faintly glowing bones.
So what you're telling us so far is we found lots and lots of
Drugs.
treasure.
Fucking
No,
drugs.
no. We found gems.
Yeah.
We found drugs.
Yes,
We found lots and lots of things that can make us lots of money.
absolutely.
And we haven't had to deal with anything bad. Why are we going deeper?
One of your members of your crew almost died from a snake bite.
And he's fine. He doesn't have his arm, but
Bad
he's
is
fine.
relative. This
To
is
be
what
fair,
you see in this area.
I did murder Porky Pig, and I feel like Porky Pig may have been a challenge. Maybe not, but
The only thing I'm sad about is there wasn't enough corpse for me to resurrect.
that would have been a cool corpse. So yeah,
That's it.
we should take these drugs upstairs and also escape with them. Although I'm interested to see the cave. If I listen at the cave, do I hear water?
We hear screams.
We did hear muffled screams. I'm only mildly concerned about that.
As you walk around the room, you do see that the skeleton statue, again carved from obsidian, does have a hand out.
I dropped my junk in it.
I'm gonna be up taller than that.
You don't know how stretchy it is. Slimy Bill's pretty limber.
He asked somebody to let him stand on his shoulders.
Every morning he be on the deck doing yoga. It's good for your health. Pilates.
You come from a world where
God, I hate Pilates.
you come from a world where the strange is not uncommon. People make sacrifices or offerings to various things. You see a statue who has a hand out.
How many jars should we take up? Because I'm sure it's asking
All
for
of
one
them.
of. It's asking for one of them.
I know, but that doesn't mean I have to play with Lucas's toys the way
You
he
can
wants
take
me
all
to.
12. I don't give a shit.
I still want that obsidian spear.
I'm almost thinking that you put the knife in its hand.
The one I picked up.
Yeah.
Let's take the jars up first. I need to decide what to do with this knife.
We still have some stairs and a cave. The reason why I was asking about the cave,
What cave?
there's a cave. Like
There's a cave south.
Oh, I missed that part.
do I hear water?
No.
I was kind of hoping maybe it went out the side of the island. We could just bring the boat around and be like, sorry, we couldn't find shit.
This is where the giant evil lives.
I was
be.
kind of hoping it was the spring of eternal life or whatever they were talking about.
It's like in fucking It, where they get to the end of the thing and it's like chewed a hole into reality cave kind of thing.
Which version? There's like 3 of them now, aren't there?
Yeah. Both of these go down, right? The stairs?
East and west?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Not very far, but yes.
We could continue exploring and then come back and see what the potential sacrifice is. But I'd like to get all the ash
Yeah.
upstairs
You can
towards the
take the
exit.
ash upstairs, no problem.
The ash is
Perfect.
now with the gems.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Do we want to go down one of the stairs? I feel like the creepy cave should be the last thing we explore.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see what the creepy stairs have. So we going east stairs or west stairs?
Left or right, Captain?
Which way you be hanging?
Right.
Let's go right.
So 9.
9.
Unsettling aura.
It's that German again.
Hmm.
An ominous, cold, pitch black. You see a pool on the floor of what looks like fresh blood. It's about 15 feet wide, and it appears to be dripping from the ceiling. There are skull carvings, one of them on each wall. It's a relief carved from rock.
What a lovely room of death. Turn around and go the other way.
Oh my, what a lovely room of death you have here. Take care now. Bye-bye then.
I only regret that I don't have a peep to throw into it.
You also see on the ceiling what appears to be
Hellraiser's hanging bodies, yes.
a slightly pulsating sack of bones, flesh, and ichor.
Nuts.
Cool.
Other
And
direction.
you see hands pulling from the interior outward, and a head of what appears to be an antlered, demonic-looking creature.
Look, Captain, it's giving birth.
I
You-
turned tail when I saw blood, so
Need to roll initiative.
I thought we were turning around and walking away. What are you doing?
I was continuing the reference from When Nature Calls.
I've played Ocarina of Time. I know what this is.
You guys get to go first.
keep rolling.
Agility 3.
Well, you're rolling initiative, so
Well, agility is 3. My 1 plus 2. My
I
initiative is
also
3.
match 3.
I have a plus 1.
So you'll go before me, I guess?
Yep.
All right.
7.
Damn.
I rolled a 6.
Impressive.
Troy gets to go first. You see a horned, wretched-looking thing. It appears to be kind of more of an imp that is has long claws, 4 arms, and 8-inch long claws, 4 arms, and skin like red lava rock. Jagged teeth and elk-like horns.
Sounds like something from Pan's Labyrinth.
And 1 coconut-sized eye.
Cool. Yeah, I'm halfway down the other way.
You gonna turn and run instead of fight?
Yeah.
Okay. Cody.
I'm running up the stairs, and I am tucking myself in an alcove that is, like, here-ish.
Alex.
I follow them. Bye. Now what?
Oh, Slimy Bill has a plan.
You're out of grenades, aren't you?
I am.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. They were expensive, otherwise I'd bought more.
I feel you.
Throw some caltrips.
From behind you, you all run back into the original room, tucked behind walls, and from behind you there is a massive stream of flame that comes in. That you all seemingly avoid.
Yeah.
Brightens up the room significantly and then dissipates as the flame shortens.
Do we hear him running up?
You do not. What do you do? Troy. Initiative order.
Go down the other stairs.
I'm going up the stairs and I'm going down the stairs.
Going up the sideways
Find
stairs.
horrors in this room.
What fresh hell is this one going to be?
Scooby-Doo my way out of that one, too.
You find a chamber with a ziggurat in it.
Ooh.
It's a stone, 3 level, 20 by 20 base. The air is weird, crackling, and there's a strange ozone smell.
Are you the gatekeeper?
There are decorative head carvings on all of the walls. The stairs... the stairs go up and west, which is where you came from. My apologies. There's a door to the north. And the stairs that go up.
Stairs that go up the ziggurat?
No.
No, into another chamber.
The way Wait, now you've confused me. There's only one set of stairs, right?
The stairs from the west, which you come from, to get into this room, there is a set of stairs to the north as well that go into another chamber.
Okay.
Up or down?
Up.
Up.
Also, the ziggurat itself is kind of stair-stepped because it's a ziggurat. That's what it is.
And apparently making electricity? It has an ozone smell in here.
It smells of ozone. That's what it is.
Who opened the fridge door?
I get that, but there's usually only a few ways to make the smell of ozone, so is the ziggurat just stone? What's going on with this ziggurat? Immerse me, Lucas.
Unknown. The air, it literally says weird air. Crackling. Ozone smell. Decorative head carvings on all walls. Stairs up 10 feet to the west where you came from.
He's immersed you
door
as much as
north, 2 stairs up.
So there's a ziggurat that is apparently making electricity, but not making electricity.
Sure.
Jeez.
There are stairs that go north into another room.
It's like bringing me close, but not quite there yet.
Yeah, I'm edging you.
Don't say that.
I'm still awaiting that thing to run up so I can backstab the shit out of it when it runs up that hallway. So
Nothing seems to follow you. You hear no footsteps.
It was just very angry for waking up.
I don't know that I want to explore the rest of the place with that thing at my back.
Well, there's the cave.
I
There's
will wait
this.
I will wait on my action then to see if I hear it anymore.
Okay. We kind of skipped initiative. Troy, what did you decide to do? Did you go north?
Troy ran down. No, he ran down the stairs.
He's here.
Okay, so you're hidden in the original room then.
Yeah, I'm waiting in the alcove to stab the shit
Do you
out of
follow
this
your
thing.
captain? Do you hide?
I'll go after the captain. I was split between that or going into the random dark cave.
Okay. Then the two of you are standing in a room with a ziggurat and a door to the north.
Well, I don't like this ozone smell, so let's go to the north for me.
Okay.
I go north.
Captain, do you go north?
Mm-hmm.
The two of you walk into a room that kind of looks like an encampment. There are bedrolls, a burnt-out campfire, cooking supplies, some small wood chests, and another wooden door that it goes into the north wall.
You're before me in initiative.
And you suddenly hear chanting. As you look to your right, you see two individuals in hoods holding daggers, chanting in a language you do not understand. Roll initiative.
Oh, wait, so now we're double initiatives?
You guys get to go first.
So am I re-rolling another initiative?
Yes.
5.
3.
6.
Cody, what would you like to do? You're in the original room.
Correct.
You know that there is something that spat fire at you in the previous room.
Correct.
And you also hear chanting in the next room.
Well, 2 rooms over.
Well, 2 rooms over. But it is loud enough for you to hear it.
Sure. I will take a quick glance over my shoulder back down the stairs towards the blood sack room.
Do I see nothing?
When I shine my lantern in that direction, I don't see anything.
You see nothing.
I will extinguish my lantern, but move quickly and quietly into what I don't know yet, but we'll soon find out is the ziggurat room.
Correct.
I will stick to the corners of the room.
You see 2 individuals with knives chanting in a language you do not understand. And they are coming toward you.
I will go towards them.
Turnabout is fair play.
Would
Do you have
you
a
like
special
to
ability or anything? That...
Well, yes.
Okay, you haven't used it yet, so I was curious. That's a good roll.
Do I add to that?
Depends on what you're doing. We don't know.
Right? I'm gonna
Melee or ranged?
stab them.
All right.
Strength.
So you would add your strength.
So 14.
You would hit because you got to beat a 12 unless Lucas says otherwise.
Roll your damage based on your
weapon.
Is it a cutlass or whatever? What is it?
6. It's a rapier.
A rapier?
Ha-ha!
You
He thrusts like Errol Flynn.
You cut the head off of one of these motherfuckers. Ooh. The other one drops to its knees and surrenders. I rolled morale on it.
Okay.
Its hands are their hands are in the air. Hooded, you can't tell.
Captain Sewing Machine. That's what you be.
The
old seamstress.
Alex, you see an individual's head get chopped off, and then the other one drop to its knees. What would you like to do?
I'm going to check the dead one, see if it has anything interesting on it.
All you see is a dagger.
Explain. What kind of dagger?
Just a standard dagger.
Not obsidian,
Nope.
no markings.
Nothing special at all.
The 199 one that you can get at S Smart.
Yep.
Shop Smart.
The other, on my initiative, the individual on his knees begins to speak to you in a language you do not understand. Top of the order is Cody. You hear someone in the next room talking in a language you don't get.
I will try and sneak up the stairs, keeping to the shadows.
I think that's perfectly fair. With 2 other people in front of it, I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Sure.
You see an individual on his knees, and the 2 of them standing in front of it, and also a dead person with whose head has been severed, laying on the ground. Troy.
Oh, rat-a-tat Oats, back at it.
Troy, would you like to do anything with said individual on their knees?
Yeah, pull the hood off of their head.
It's human.
say it's a bold choice.
Human, bearded, grayed, maybe a bit malnourished. Their eyes appear to be cataract. Speaking in a language you don't understand.
I will say, what are you doing here?
Continuing to chant the same words over and over again, although you don't get it.
Monkey's head, that asshole. Speak English!
Oh, hey. That's the thing.
Alex?
What's your other
Dark delusions.
what does that do? What makes him see something?
An illusion or vision of your design appears in the mind of any creature you can see for D4 plus spirit minutes.
Teach him how to speak English.
Mummified monkey head. The head speaks when creature tests. Spirit DR 12 or must obey one word command.
Mm-hmm. So basically, I roll a DR 12. If I fail, you can command me.
I'm trying to figure out how to say. I guess.
I don't think this is mine, but it was on the floor.
I think that's his.
Knocked it off.
I guess I could use obey as a one-word command. I don't know. He might be completely crazy at this point.
I mean, yeah, he's probably beyond.
So those are the two I've got at the moment.
Your action. What do you want to do?
I'm deliberating with my compatriots here.
It's your turn. They have no say in what you do.
False. This is a crew.
Speaking is a free action.
It is. It's a thing I can do. I've got things to do. Anything you suggest, Captain?
Tie him up. He's the new Pete.
He will be at dawn. When my spells reload.
And if they don't do anything, I will tie the guy's hands behind his back.
Okay. At this point, you tie the guy's hands behind his back because he's taken long enough.
And I will yank him up by his now secured hands.
Sure. He is speaking a language you do not understand.
That's fine.
Continuing to recite the same phrase over and over again.
I'll march him down the steps.
Back into the ziggurat room?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll push him up against the ziggurat.
As you get closer to the ziggurat, his tone begins to grow louder and louder and louder. In fairness, what room were you in? Room 4. The room that the two of you are also standing in, you do see a chest.
Open it.
One of them treasured chests.
And what a... Is there a door there? Hang on. Yes, you do see also a door to the north. A door to the north and a chest inside said room.
With the wooden door, right?
Wooden door.
I want to check the chest.
Yeah. You find inside page 62 mermaid scales.
Nice.
Made scales.
Mermaid scales is an ancient relic.
You just keep collecting all kinds of cool shit.
I am.
Dope.
What kind of weirdness do I get this time? Mermaid scales. Let's
Mermaid scales.
take a look.
If you eat a scale, you can breathe underwater for 1d4 hours.
How many scales do I have? Just one?
3.
3. Thank
You
you.
roll the d4, you got 3.
Enough for all 3 of us.
Sure. You also... There's a door to the north as well, while Cody's character drags the individual into the ziggurat room.
Mostly I want to see what happened when you touched the ziggurat, but now that I know that there's a door to the north, I would probably would have checked that way first before going back the other way.
That's fine. We can renege that.
Doesn't matter.
No problem.
I would have pushed him towards the other door because basically I'm going to keep shoving him forward to see if he sets off any traps.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the north.
So if you want to go to the north, no problem. You walk into a room. The door opens, no problem. It's not locked, no issue.
I push that guy in.
A paneled room, 48 panels, 5 by 10 feet, 5 feet by 10 feet. Appear to be sandstone. Covering the walls, chiseled with ancient glyphs. There's also a stone door to the west that is open. And a wooden door, well, the wooden door to the south where you're standing.
So we found a puzzle room.
I push him out onto, so these are like panels on the floor?
Walls.
Okay.
The walls are panels.
And the other door is already open. It's just an open passage, you said.
There is an open passage to the west. Roll me presence.
No, don't wanna. 10.
5.
Nat 20.
Not 20.
The Nat 20 realizes that in the northern part of the wall, looks like there should be a door there.
It's a door, but when you open it, it's a wall. It's only paper mache.
And you see one of the glyphs is just slightly jutting out further than the rest on that side.
I will go and inspect that wall. /gif/door.
Looks like you could press that glyph.
Press that glyph.
You press the glyph, and there is a creaking, grumbling sound as the door sort of shifts off to the side, and it opens up what it looks like a tomb to the north.
All right, bring Shimp over this way.
I'll shove him over in your direction. You can duck walk him if you want.
A limestone cave. It is rocky, damp, and cool. You see 5 sarcophagi. Granite, engraved in glyphs, but one is ornately carved.
Can I look down this hallway?
I was gonna say, do we want to do that?
Yeah, I just want to look down
First
and see what's there.
The western hall?
Yeah.
Where the fuck does that go?
If you want to show me the map, I'll help you out.
It's the temple that never ended. God.
I mean, if you're gonna build a spooky, creepy temple called the Nameless Temple that people die in, like, there's gotta be twists and turns and traps.
I appreciate that, but
Like, think about how many, like, doors we had to bust down to get this far.
the secret door that wasn't actually a door?
Yeah, and then the
I see.
Stargate.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
That door appears to... Okay. What looks like should be crumbled, but it has just enough light to see through, does go back into what we'll call room 1, which would lead south back into the room that goes into the sculpture room. So basically you went up a level.
So I'm almost... So it goes into the room with 10 pillars, or it goes in...
Yes.
So, yeah, I was kind of wondering. So
Yeah.
it goes there.
It's a room that's not written on map 1, but the door goes back into map 1.
So we got sarcophagus this way. We've got...
5 sarcophagi.
We got the sarcophagi, we got the unholy monstrosity, and then the cave.
Yeah.
Left. And then the ziggurat if we want to throw the guy on it.
Limestone cave, 5 sarcophagi.
Are the glyphs that are on the sarcophagus, are they the same?
One is very much more ornate than the
I
other.
understand.
He meant
Are
is
the
it the same glyphs?
Are
They
the
look
glyphs
like
the
the same
same
language.
on the other 4?
Yes.
So they say the same thing. Or read the same thing. Or...
Yes.
Resurrection spells.
You want to tell him to open?
He's talking about repeat, I think.
Repeats. Didn't Repeat die?
He doesn't understand English,
He's not dead.
and he's blind.
He has a thing.
Yeah, repeat.
No. He's got a monkey head that'll
I do.
tell him to do something.
I can use the monkey head
You
on
have
him.
not used it yet. You may, if you wish.
No, it's not a one-use item. It's just,
Well, depends on what you roll on your spirit test to decipher whether or not it is destroyed or continues to work. Yes. You can at least use it now.
yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Spirit test for me, if that's what you're going to use.
Sure, let's force him to open them.
I will untie his hands.
Open. I point at the sarcophagi and say open.
He is
as my
blind.
obey.
Using your monkey head.
Sure.
So just so we're aware, when you use your relic, do me a spirit test, DR12.
That might be good.
I ended up with 10.
That is a fail. If you fail, you are stunned for the next round. And the relic cannot be used until the next round.
You have devil's luck.
So until the next dawn.
You
I
can just
used
reduce
one
the
of my
DR by
luck.
4.
I just used one of my luck. So there you go. It did not fail.
Okay. So you succeed.
I
No
did.
problem. You can tell him what to do. What are you telling him to do? There are 5 sarcophagi, one of which is very ornate.
Push him over, put his hands on the sarcophagi, and say,
Which one?
the ornate one.
Take him to the ornate one, put his hands on it, and say open because it's a one-word command.
Okay.
I'm following the rules.
It takes him some... He pushes through.
He tried to kill us. It should be tough for him.
Inside, old bones, a crumbling clay crown, one random ancient relic. Roll a d20.
They just giving us all kinds of shit.
3.
You rolled a 3 before.
I've rolled 3s lots tonight.
You got a map inked in ectoplasm.
Is it invisible?
So you got a slimy map.
Learn the location of all traps and secret doors within 30 feet for D4 plus spirit rounds.
Cool.
So you could, if you wish, find all the traps in this place within 30 feet of you.
How big is this place?
Much larger than you believe.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Just kind of hoping the sarcophagus was actually a door.
Do you take said relic?
The map inked in ectoplasm?
Do you pick up the map?
I do.
Cool. A sea wraith appears.
A what?
A sea wraith.
Oh.
Is it better or worse than a bee wraith?
Probably not good.
What's it do and how can I...
Depends on the grading scale.
That's what I'm. That's what
It's
I'm.
a ghost. The ghost of captains lost at sea. Unfinished business binds
No,
them
you
to
said
the
business.
material world.
Unfinished business.
They float in water and air.
I mean,
Roll initiative.
everybody floats down here.
Love it.
Fuck, you guys go first again.
4.
4.
7.
Shoot him. Shoot her! I don't know if it's a her or not, but...
Yeah. He never specified.
Troy, what do you want to do?
Shoot it!
Or run over and stab it. I don't know what you're better at, but...
I miss. Wait a minute. I'm gonna reroll.
Using one of your devil's luck?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still miss.
Bummer. Well, Cody or Alex, depending on who wants to go first. You
Go ahead. Just save us all some misery.
I will attempt to run over and... Do I want to stab it, I guess? I can try. Is melee.
Strength.
It's annoying. Because it's ranged that's...
Range his presence.
It's dumb. Okay.
Was it dumb?
Because I don't have the right stats to do what I want to do.
Well, if you want to fight with melee, it's strength.
Right.
Just like D&D.
Right. But in every other game, if you want to aim, it's agility.
Well, yeah, dex and agility do not measure to... For some reason,
Right.
do not measure to...
Which is fine. It just annoys me when I don't have the skills that I want.
That's what it is.
I run over and swing at the sea wraith with me cutlass. I hit with a 12.
Do damage.
Avast, the minor cut for 2 damage.
Okay.
I slice off a bit of its seaweed.
Alex.
I will attack it.
Don't forget about repeat, too. Ooh, it's a good attack.
Is Repeat still alive? I thought he died.
Repeat's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I attack with my obsidian dagger.
Yes. Which is a +1 to damage. +1 to damage, right?
It does. So 2.
Okay.
And then I will have Repeat attack as well.
Go for it.
That is a 12.
Nice. Hits.
Another D4 as he claws and or bites the sea wraith.
For another 2.
6 points of damage so far.
Okay. It looks weak. It reaches out. It's going to attack the captain. Roll defense.
Test your agility. DR 12. That doesn't look good from here.
I'm re-rolling. 12.
It misses you. Are you out of points? Okay. You just barely dodge.
As it does what?
No, he dodged. He doesn't.
No,
he doesn't
no.
hit.
What did it do? Did it?
What was it going
it's
to
got
do?
a cutlass that it swipes at with you. Top of the order, Troy.
I pokey it with my rapier.
Do it.
I don't pokey it with my rapier.
You missed it. Cody?
Since it is perhaps distracted by Troy and its back is to me, I would like to backstabber it,
Go ahead.
which minuses the DR by 2 and will increase the damage by D6 if I can get one.
Go ahead.
So that would make it 10.
Yes.
Rolled a 4.
That's bad.
I mean,
What's a miss?
yeah,
Alex.
it is a miss.
Try to attack it again.
Good.
I do not hit.
Nope.
Repeat does.
Cool.
Repeat! 4 damage, please!
4 damage.
Tears the sea wench's throat out.
Looks real bad.
Goes up there and bites her in the neck.
Repeat. Roll me defense for repeat.
Oh, damn. That's 11.
Does
It was
he
a
have any
19.
pluses to his agility as a
As an animated corpse,
animated
probably
corpse?
not.
Check your book.
It does not. Simply has 4 hit points.
There you go. Answer to that question.
It's a d6 worth of damage. 6 damage.
It's dead.
Yeah, there went
dies.
repeat.
I repeat.
Top of
You're
the order.
Useful.
Troy!
It's looking real bad.
Try poking it again. That's better.
Is it 12?
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Well, it looks like it's more than a 12, but
Either way, roll damage.
3.
The sea wraith dissipates.
I take its crown and put it on my head. Yarr!
King of the high seas.
King
over here.
Bill Black!
Is that the only thing that was in here? The crown and the map?
Did we lose the cultist?
Cultist is dead.
Wait, how did the cultist
Why?
die?
What
How
happened?
many hit points does he have?
What are you talking about?
How many hit points does he have?
That was my zombie. We're just talking about the cultist he has tied up.
Oh,
Formerly tied up.
I thought repeat was the cultist. I'm sorry.
No,
No.
repeat was the...
Repeat's my zombie. Well,
The
it's
zombie.
My zombie
The zombie I hit
is dead as dicks.
was
is dead.
yeah, the zombie's dead, so the cultist
Right.
is alive.
The cultist with the cataracts.
Sorry, yes.
Welcome back.
Because I'm going to retie his hands up and use him as third Pete.
There is
At this point, I should have my spells back. How long have we been down here?
there are 4 other sarcophagi in here you have not opened.
I mean, that's the only one that's going to be trapped. I open a sarcophagus.
I gotta pee really bad.
Go pee. Just go pee.
Don't worry.
There you go.
We'll wait.
We won't.
There are bones, clay jars, and gemstones. Roll me a d12. Anybody roll me a d12.
5.
Multiply that by 10. That's what you get out of all of the other sarcophagi.
50.
50
50 what?
gemstones.
Silver.
Silver. A piece?
That's what it's worth. Total.
Oh.
Since there's nothing else to go this way, now I'll shove him into the ziggurat and see if he gets sucked off to Zool or whatever.
He continues to chant louder, but nothing strange happens.
So nothing as he touches the ziggurat or I shove him up against the ziggurat or nothing happens.
No.
Are there any markings, glyphs on the ziggurat at all? Is the ziggurat in the middle of the room?
The ziggurat's in the middle of the room. There, other than the decorative head carvings on the walls around you, nothing.
Can you climb the ziggurat? Like, do I stand taller than the ziggurat? Can I see the top of it? I'm very confused about the scope of the ziggurat in comparison to
There's a
me.
20-foot base, but that's about all we know about it.
It's a 20 by 20 base.
So it's 20 by 20, but does it...
Given the fact that there's no details, it's probably not important.
By the image, it's 3 tiers. So 20 by 20, 10 by 10, 5 by 5, maybe. As you go up.
Well, yeah, but...
Is there anything interesting about it?
5 inches tall? Is it a foot tall?
It's feet.
No, but... Never mind. I will climb up to the top of the ziggurat and see if there's anything interesting up there.
He's now the tallest person in the room.
Now, if I get sucked
He's the
off by
highest person in the room. There's a distinction.
You feel tall.
That's why Mount Everest is not the tallest mountain. It is the highest mountain.
Good distinction. I wouldn't know.
You feel tall.
Okay.
It feels high.
We go back.
No.
I spare a glance down the creepy Hellraiser room.
The one where the fire came
The
from?
blood sack, yeah. I shine my lantern down there and see if I see anything.
It seems quiet.
It went back to sleep.
Do we go back in there? Do we proceed to the cave?
Cave.
Well, because, we haven't found anything.
We
I
found
put the crown in that dude's hand.
The crown, where'd it come from?
the clay crown from the ornate chest sarcophagi.
Okay.
You want an offering? Here you go.
He said it was a crumbling clay crown, so I'm
Oh.
assuming it.
Pieces?
The are you talking about the statue with the hand?
Yeah,
out? So you put the crown in the statue's hand.
correct.
Okay. That's different. I thought you were talking about the guy in the hood.
No, that guy's gonna die to whatever next monster we run into because we're just gonna throw him at it.
You personally feel a strange wave of pressure, kind of a light wind, nothing too heavy and nothing sour. You, Cody, your character, be able to swap 2 of your character's abilities that last D8 hours.
Okay.
Your health with the boat's health.
Yeah. Does that count? I have 40 hit points now.
You can swap 2 of your character's abilities. That
Well, but I
last-
presume that's strength, agility, presence, toughness, spirit.
correct.
Okay.
That lasts 1d8 hours. It is temporary. Only works once per day.
I will swap strength and spirit. So that gives my strength a +2.
Make sure you notate that somewhere where you can be aware of it when anything else comes up that is useful for it.
Let's go down the cave.
You all see Bill kind of go, ooh, I felt good.
Cool.
Do we go down the cave now?
Did anything happen to the crown?
The crown crumbles to nothing.
That was weird. Neil? Go on then, old man.
Roll me a d8.
I'll just keep asking for fucking die I don't have out. So we rolled all the
Sorry.
same die for forever.
I know, but that's what it states.
2.
for 2 hours. Those
All right.
abilities are swapped.
You let me know when 2 hours is up. What's the cave got for us?
Down the long hall. You descend and you descend and you descend.
I assume this is where the one who wakes up, or he will wake up, or if he's
It's
somewhere.
alive.
Right. Yeah. No, this is where we're going to find him. And I am going to have words with him about the noise he's been making.
Into a room that is dim, yet bright enough to see. And on the floor, you see a very similar round stone object that you rolled out of the way to descend before. Instead of on a wall, it is on the floor at the very center. Skull, relief, and all.
So it's a door on the floor?
That's what it appears to be.
Yeah.
And you are surrounded by pillars that have carvings all through them.
Push the cultist onto the floor door. See if he falls.
Hey, don't have to tell me twice. I shove him onto the door floor.
He begins to chant louder and faster, but nothing seems to be occurring.
Well, that's boring. I was hoping he'd fall through.
It's almost as if his chanting has changed from ritualistic to fearful.
Oh, I get it now. He's our canary.
That's what
Oh.
I've been pushing him around
This
for.
appears
The
to be
louder he gets, the more dangerous it
This
must be.
appears to be a natural, roughly 75-foot tall cave. 12 obsidian columns, roughly 75 feet tall, carved with different depictions of gods you've never even seen. And a stone in the middle that is roughly 25 feet wide. It's a disc of solid gold. The symbol of a skull sticking out with its tongue out.
On a side note, I kind of want to know where the knife they used to carve these obsidian columns is. Because it's got to be diamond or something.
It's a diamond pickaxe for Minecraft.
You also notice there are
Right?
recessed channels, 12 of them, one for each column, caked with dry blood.
Yeah, we already know. Ritual sacrifice, bleed into the mouth, like rolls down, slides. Yeah, I got it. Not really a fan of doing it. I don't see any reason why we need to do this bit. Are there any other doors down here?
This is it. Other than the golden giant coin you see on the floor, nothing.
Do kind of want the giant gold coin if I can get it, but I don't think we're going to get a forklift down here, so...
Nope, we need Craig for that.
He's real good at driving
Yeah, he did not
forklifts
drive that thing well
straight down.
at fucking all.
He did. If you wanted to drive it down, he drove it down.
Straight down.
Straight down, like
Literally
3
straight
stories.
Probably should have died, in fairness.
I rolled D10 damage.
Yeah,
He took 8.
he should have died.
Yeah. Idiots get lucky.
He really braced himself.
You want to move the stone?
I mean, I don't, but for the sake of the game, do we just fucking do it?
Yeah, probably.
It's DR 16, and that includes basically all of you rolling against it.
I rolled a 16.
I rolled a 7.
13.
Between the three of you, you slowly push and push and push and get just enough of a gap that you think you can fit down into. And what hits you first is a stench. It is
Push it back.
it is acrid and briny.
If I wanted calamari, I'd go back to the kraken or whatever that thing is, the green octopus we were sleeping at.
She prefers Shirley.
Surely.
You also distinctly hear dripping water down below you.
Yes. Yes. Makes sense.
I know we need to go down there. I don't want to go down there.
And I'm just like, pirates would not do, like, they have the treasure. Like, they'd fucking
We do.
do us.
We'd leave.
Before we leave, I'll try one thing. I will
Try to get the coin up.
I will pick up a rock or something and toss it down into the gap.
Mind the gap.
Sploosh.
It's not a far drop.
Does it make a sound? Does it
No,
just...
you hear a clickety clack, but it does not. It's 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It's not a far drop.
So there's nothing at the bottom, no water, nothing like
Click
that.
clack, click clack. Maybe a bit of a wet click clack, but not a splash click clack. The briny smell also, obviously indicates ocean water.
I say we throw the cultist down the hole and leave. What do you guys say, Captain?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, they're not going to get their hands dirty. I push him down the hole.
Ah!
Enjoy your
I
retirement.
believe my leg has gone gangrenous.
Enjoy your retirement. Bye.
Yeah?
Austin Powers.
I feel like we've accomplished all the pirating that we need to do. Anything down there just seems bad.
I wonder if there's a way we can break off pieces of the giant gold coin and take it with us.
We have so much shit, we're not even going to be able to carry it back. I was hoping that your skeleton would be still living to have a fourth person carrying shit.
He
Shame
was-
you can't carry that dinghy.
He was useful. I do have my bucket that can carry 4 normal-sized items, though.
He's not wrong.
No, we go up, we rest,
I resurrect another
we
body.
resurrect another body, and then
Actually, I
the
can
four of us
resurrect
carry
Ty too. I got 2 spells.
No, you can only do one at a time.
I know. It's so sad. I was hoping nobody else would remember that rule.
Yeah, no, I think we go back upstairs now. I don't think that there's any reason to go down there.
Okay.
We're gonna close it first, though, right?
We don't have to.
I think we do.
Yeah, let the ancient evil come out. Let some hero deal with that later.
Okay.
We're not heroes, we're pirates.
So you're going to take an 8-hour rest.
Upstairs somewhere, yeah.
Why would we take an 8-hour rest? How long have we been here?
It's a full rest. You have to.
We had
You
4
have to
hours,
wait till dawn before your spells are back.
4 hours, 1 hour, 3 hour, 5 hours, 4 hours. How many hours have we been
it
here?
did take 5 hours for us to make a log bridge.
Exactly. It's like we calculated that all up. It's like we've been here for 16 plus hours, and it was mid-afternoon by the time we got here.
If you want to
It's
wait
dawn.
long enough for your spells, we'll call it 8 hours. You wake up 8 hours later. You got your spells back. Now what?
New zombie.
Get a zombie and
Pick a zombie.
let's get the loot back. And
Okay.
Mission accomplished. Sail off into the sunset.
Just one?
he can only do one.
I can.
So you're going back to the town?
No.
No. Straight to the boat.
We're getting right on the goddamn boat.
Straight to the boat.
Your boat has non-functioning cannons.
I'm okay with that. Has non-functioning cannons on one broadside. We got a shit ton of money that guy's going to want a cut of, and I feel like we should jump port. I don't know what the world is like, but there's got to be another port nearby where we could go and sell this shit and make a fuck ton of money.
Okay.
We're doing the pirate action here.
No, you absolutely. You take everything you can. You go back to your ship. You fuck off. You have messed up cannons, and you disappear into the midday light.
Yeah.
Mission
Yo
accomplished.
ho. I don't know what's down there, but I don't want to deal with it.
Rich AF.
So what you missed was an entire cavern.
Full of death and misery.
No, it's an entire cavern that's full of treasure. There's a pile of ancient bones that are covered in 2,000 silver worth of gold and silver antiques. Stepping stones that lead out to another area of a part of the underground chasm. That leads to an island that has more treasure on it. There's a lake down here. Like it's a cavern where there's a lake involved.
But what's the creepy thing in the lake? That's what we avoided.
Well, it's a D6 option, and when I roll a D6, a drop of water falls rippling the lake's surface. You could have gotten off scot-free. Have I rolled a 6? The Nameless one, which in this game I can only assume is Cthulhu, will arrive and kill you all.
So we got out ahead. How much money did we get for all those jewels?
Most of them were 300 silver apiece.
But we got bags of them.
Yes.
And how much ash is there?
12 jars of it.
12 jars worth of ash. What's the ash state on page? It's like early in the.
The going rate for ash.
Actually, there's a roll on that based on the market.
The standard rate per dose, approximately 5 pounds or 1 per skeleton, is 50 silver. Roll in each new port or each day. So it would depend on what port we go to. The higher the D12, the 2D6. The higher the D6, the better.
So it's a 7, so it's holding steady.
So we got 50 silver for all 12 of them. So that's what, 600 silver?
Yeah.
So 600 silver plus all those gemstones.
You could have gone to
apiece.
Helga and handed her that, and she would have fixed your fucking cannon and walked off.
And the captain who's sitting down the way is going to go, hey, you just came back flush with cash.
Where's my shit?
Right.
So
There's
now,
more back there.
At
Have
this
you
point,
seen a pirate movie?
At this point, you're being chased by a massive pirate ship, and we fade out.
Fuck him.
So that's Pirate Borg.
Mission accomplished.
It's not unlike any other Borg we've ever played in terms of game system, like we've already talked about. It's fun. Pirates are great, and who the fuck cares what you do because you're pirates. So hopefully you all had fun. Hopefully everybody at home enjoyed the show. So thanks for playing, guys.
Thank you all for listening. To listen to more adventures, join us at rancorsbrothel.com. Join in the conversation at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel on Facebook.